Hey guys, it's Spaces Sims, and we are back with more of The Sims 4 Impossible Things, which is our Alice in Wonderland 7 Gen Legacy Challenge. Last time was an adventure, cause we had prom, and Mercury was a werewolf for the first time, and he went rampaging, and Pluto got his ass handed to him. Ooh, Mercury. Reese Leith is fond memory. Okay, yeah, but like... Wait, who was thinking? Was it Mercury? Mercury. Who is Reese? You don't even know? Oh, Reese. This person. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's just a random generated, like, yeah, okay. We're not doing random generated townies, sweet cheeks, okay? Because, like, I mean, your cousin can do whatever he wants because we're gonna kill those people, but, like... Anyway, so... Yeah, I'm surprised. Look, I don't know how this week is gonna go. We're getting this episode done because I'm doing this. I mean, obviously, we know everything's recorded in advance, whatever. But I've been having a day trying to record most of the shit for the last, like, 2.5 weeks. Because I recorded stuff for the week of the 10th. I had started recording that the week before I normally would, so that was recorded in advance. So I didn't have today 3 weeks worth of shit to do. And I was like, I can get most of it. Yeah, I could get like 2 weeks worth of stuff done because that's what I was planning to do this week anyway, is do the stuff for the 10th, because obviously I would normally be recording the stuff for the week of the 10th right now. And then the week of the 17th. And then because I recorded a couple things for the 10th and the 12th, like early, like I recorded this episode for the 10th, like a week before I should have. You know, I'm like, let me do it early and then I can get some stuff done. You know, so everything for October has been off cycle, right? But I was like, yeah, I can do that. And then, like, I can get some stuff for this week done. And then I can record a couple things on Sunday. Today has been, like, the worst motherfucking day. My game doesn't want to fucking run. Every time we travel, the game fucking crashes. I go into cast, the game fucking crashes. The frame rates are shit. Frame rates are actually fine now. I don't know what the fuck I did. But, like, I tinkered around and I did things and I updated things. And I rebooted the game 50 million times. And I've repaired it twice. I don't know. And I don't know if it was the build by mod. It could have been. That's the only mod I went in and it was like, okay, that needs to be updated. And I updated that and then the frame rates are okay. So I don't know if it was that. I don't know why build mode mod would be fucking up my frame rates for the rest of the game. I don't know. Look, I don't know. Okay, I'm not that smart, but whatever. It is what it is. But yeah.
Oh, yes.
So anyway, can you... Well... What's your vampire lore's up. You're singing, photography, parenting, mixology. I mean, cooking doesn't matter. You're knitting. Everything of yours is like freaking fine. Your gardening is up. You could do other things. What were you gonna do? I mean, we've gotten all their like everything I wanted to do with them. Except for obviously, like, their aspirations. But, like, I wasn't concerned about getting their aspirations done. That wasn't, like... For me, it was, like... He had to have a non-deviant aspiration. Didn't say I was gonna do them! Evolve 5 different plants. But let's see where you are. Graft onto 3 plants, fertilize 3 plants, grow a cow plant. We kind of did grow a cow plant, but it kind of died. Does that count? Oh, and speaking of, how is our garden doing? Why does it look... I'm going to come over here and have you tend your garden. And then, like... But the thing is we haven't been able to evolve any of these. You know what I mean? Like, none of them are... ever evolvable, and I don't know if it's because they're in the hydroponic planters or what. So it's like, it's not really... You have to defeat 3 vampires in combat. Maybe we should have you... Oh, yeah, you know, okay. You need to eat, and then you need to take a bath. And then I'm thinking what you should do. Oh, he is just being like, "Ah, stop looking at me." I mean, you're probably having a mood swing because you got your ass handed to you by a fucking werewolf. I mean, which is actually kind of funny because, again, vampires and werewolves in the Sims lore hate each other. But in my like lore for that's not how I originally set this up because we knew werewolves were coming. Well, we anticipated. And then it was like, oh, by the way, this is the lore of the game. And I was like, well, that doesn't go with the lore that I set up in my game save. So, like, whatever. Vampire. Offer training. You should train your child. Is he sitting cross-legged on the bed? Oh my god, that's so cute. That's so adorable. I love that. It's just a tiny little thing. What people think about you matters, and I heard someone absolutely despises you now. It's making me lose question. Who despises you? Oh, Greg. Really? Really, Lou? You're fucking mad at your son because Greg despises him? Listen. Fine. Are you going to train your child or what? Mentor vampire skills. Butt hurt from sitting. Okay, there you go. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, we just need to get your... Oh, you did not actually go get your fucking hygiene up like I told you to. Fine. You should probably... I'm gonna have you do your homework, because I just feel like you would actually, like, care.
Chucky Hamblin Grief? Prash? Yes.
Okay, you're done doing your homework already? You want to make an enemy, you want to listen to backyard music. I really just... Sometimes the wants are a pain in my ass. You know what? Thank God for the UI cheats mod where we can just cancel them and be like, fuck this shit. Like when they get the like, oh, hopes and dreams and fears, and then they get the annoying things, and you're like, fuck it. I was like, there's too many Sims to deal with right now. You were supposed to train your child. Are you helping him with homework? Chatting. That's fine. Oh, good, actually. You do need to get more things, don't you? You have to have 16 breakthroughs. Mad scientist. That's actually perfect. I want you to be a mad scientist. So, you're a flower fellow. Hey, biologist. Homework complete. Good for you, kiddo. Now, you're a B student. That's not bad. Can you do extra credit? What are you? You're a C student. That makes sense. Absolutely. Don't expect anything else. I'm actually surprised that you've managed to get a C, to be dead honest. But that's because I think you got that already, just from existing. Is this backyard? Oops, hold on. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Let's, listen to... Change station. Backyard. There you go. Now you can listen to backyard, because that's what you wanted to do. Listen to backyard music. There you go. Yes. There you go. And now you can Why are you dancing when you hate it? It kills me that he hates dancing, but he's doing it anyway. I hate dancing. We like... Stop doing it. Stop dancing then. Oh my god. Why in the world? Like, with the fashion type things or like the decor things, it's one thing to hate it because like you put it in their house and then they're just like, annoyed by it. But when it's an action, I hate dancing. Then why do you keep fucking doing it? I keep telling you to stop dancing and you keep dancing. You won't stop dancing. But it's like you hate dancing, so stop dancing. Stop dancing. Why would you do it if you hate it? Sweet Jesus. I hate dancing. Oh my god, I'm going to turn this off. We're going to delete every fucking radio in this house. Why in the world, if you hate dancing, do you keep doing it? Why? Why do they fucking do this? Why do they make Sims so stupid sometimes? It's seriously like when they're freaking. If I make my Sim eat mac and cheese and they're lactose intolerant, I'm an asshole. If I make them eat meat when they're vegetarian, okay. But they purposely, vegetarian Sims will purposely pick out the meat product and eat it. And it's so fucking stupid. But then there's this. I mean, I can't help if he hates a certain type of decor. Why don't you. Oh, never mind. Go out, do that. But you know what I mean? Like, a certain type of decor or fashion, because I put that on them. You know what I mean? But you hate. Oh my god. I don't know. Kills me. It just fucking kills me. Stop talking to the goddamn robot and just go be, would you? Like that they hate certain actions. I hate this goddamn fucking servo bot. I really just need to move him out. I really need him gone. I gotta be honest with you. Like, he's useless. He's driving me bonkers. He's wasting his space in the house. He doesn't, like, he's supposed to do so, but, like, I can't get him to, like, his needs to just stay. A feral poo. I don't know why you can't just, like, pee normally. But, like, ugh. Anyway. You don't even have any cooking skill, which is what you need. Like, because Astrum isn't going to be around forever. So why don't you come over here and cook something? Let's make a salad because that won't light the house on fire. Most likely. You are sitting in here, which is interesting. This is your cousin's office. We are going to have to figure out where we're going to put the stairs to your torture basement. I was like, I don't think that there's really inside the house because of the platforms. But do we put like the stairs? Do we like knock out this here and then put the stairs over here? Do we put the stairs around this side of the house? Do we put the stairs like in here? You know, I gotta figure that out. Because we do have to build one, but that's not happening this week. It's not happening for obviously. Like, I mean, it's gonna be a while before this happens. What kind of good friends? Impressed. Friendly advice. Oh, good that you guys are buddies. Gossip.
Storm a flame.
Maybe apologize. I don't know what you did to make him upset, but I feel like you would apologize because you know what? He did kind of get vengeance for you. He kicked Greg's ass for you, so I feel like no, you're supposed to kind of be friendly with each other. Good to know. I like the fact that you really don't have a good relationship with Pluto, which is kind of funny. I kind of feel like it's like maybe it's a familial relationship where, well, I mean, obviously, but you know what I mean? Like maybe he's like, I help him because he's my cousin and he needs my help, and I kind of feel like I have to because, like, you know what I mean? It's almost like he feels like he kind of has to help Pluto when Pluto gets into doing all the shit. I don't think Pluto gives a crap because if somebody comes after him, like if the cops are going to show up, he's just going to kill them. Like there's nothing they can do. Like, but I think especially maybe growing up together, it's kind of like Pluto is not like an all-powerful fucking vampire right now. He's a baby vampire, okay? He is baby vampire. He has no freaking skills. Actually, well, we needed a computer out here. Let's see if we can
Oh, Cuba Turt.
let's see. Do we have the vampire?
Sorby Pumbaa. Wanu.
We should read this. You know, you should read the vampire tomes while you're in your cousin's library. Um this is eventually should be like locked for everyone but Mercury, but whatever. I'm also going to put his computer out here where he's going to work. This actually would be a good place. You know what I mean? Like to maybe move those bookcases up and then hide a secret staircase back there. Did you fucking read that book? Because I don't think you fucking read that. And I goddamn want you to read that. He's exhausted everything that can be learned from this book. Oh, never mind. Okay. Read volume 2. Huh. I guess because you're. Oh. Oh. You've actually got a lot of PowerPoints and shit now. Let's see. Detect personality. Bat form. Cast hallucination. Eternally welcome. Occult student. I think I'm going to take the eternally welcome for you for right now. I don't think we need the occult student using less power yet, but I definitely think the eternally welcome is a good idea for you because then you can just like get into people's houses and like do whatever. Let's drink that. Where are you putting that? Put it on the table because I don't want you to, you're not done reading it yet. I just wanted you to get some thirst. You could have grabbed some. It's weird sometimes. And it's like, let me put the book away. Now let me grab it. Yeah, could you just. Okay, cool. So you're doing that. You're in here chatting with your dad. That's good. Pluto has learned a lot about vampires. He can now share vampire knowledge with other Sims. Good for him. You get vampire points for this? Take on a weakness. Oh, yes, you do. You don't actually have to take weaknesses, right? Because I changed that. So cool. Vampiric charm. Yes. Definitely want that. And now you have 2 power points. Bat form? Detect personality might be good. Okay, we'll take those for now. Cool. He's now a minor vampire! Powerful vampires sometimes pass down their experience to Sims they turn. Some special ingredients that are used in some vampire-specific recipes. What are you? Oh, you're actually already freaking... How many power... You have 20 power points? We have not been doing this with you. Let's see. Influence emotions and alter emotions. Beyond the herd, his social need doesn't decrease. Will never drink from Sims on his own. No, we want that. Immortal pleasures, fun doesn't decrease. Deprive the needs of another Sim. Dampened emotions. I don't want him to be cool and calm. Odorless, doesn't need hygiene. Vampiric slumber. Manipulate life spirit. Unlocks the power over life itself. Drain life spirit from other Sims, making them highly susceptible to adverse vampiric powers. Protect the ones he loves or simply refresh his prey using restore life spirit. I can take that one. I think we should get this one in alter emotions and control emotions. And then let's see, we can mesmerize, irresistible slumber. Or maybe we just, let's see, you have achieved the mastery of mortal emotions. They're playthings for you to control. Make any alter. Your influence has grown. Or I kind of was thinking we could get the Beyond the Herd one. Doesn't need... His social need doesn't decrease. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like, you know what? That's one for later. Let's just do this for now. Because there's going to come a point, right, where, like, Astrum dies, Archimedes is still around, you know, whatever. I kind of want Archimedes to stay for, like, forever. I feel like at some point someone's going to kill Pluto. Like, I just feel like because even though they're vampires and our vampires should technically stick around for forever, I don't think that's the way it's gonna go. You know what I mean? Like the red line isn't everybody's not going to live forever in the red line. Um Obviously the white line, they have natural lifespans, but I don't want them to work out. I don't want them to I don't want the red line to always be around. Let's cook. Um let's cook eggs and toast. We got to get your cooking skill up. He's confused being around a terrible sim. Powerful vampire. Okay, we already read that. Yes, we do. Okay, you're in bed. You're actually fine. Why don't you get something else to eat? Because you're thirsty. Actually, I want to pause for a hot second. Let's go see. You need to work on your vampire skills, and you do want to make an enemy. So where in the world is Sunrise? Let's go here. We really should have unlocked bat form so we could have traveled here as a bat. Do we still have PowerPoints? We have none. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if anyone is running by as we go out. If we run into anyone. I mean, it's only 5 p.m. It's raining, but there's got to be someone walking around we can put on. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? No? No? I love it. Little bamboo sticking up everywhere. Shit. There is literally no one. Oh, hey. Friendly introduction. Actually, don't do a friendly introduction. Let's do a rude introduction. Because you want to make an enemy. And you want to flirt with someone.
Rebo. Warbadoo. Zerpicor. Menzu.
More choices.
Serpino Revobe. Muchi Peachy.
Drink plasma. Compel for a deep drink. Mess around an observatory. Well, let's flirt first. Let's give her a little flirt. Aha, I did a rude introduction, but like, let me flirt with you. And then I'm gonna drink your plasma because I'm an asshole. She actually liked that, surprisingly. There you go. There you go. He's like, yeah. Not really making an enemy. Artemis. Well, okay. One of the Sims we added in the... Oh, school starts soon. You have to go to school, kiddo. We can make some enemies at school. It'll be fun. There you go. You know what's really funny is you were already in your dark form and now you just turned back and you were already in this form. Let's go home now. You're gonna have to go to school soon, kid. Oh, the heart-shaped boob window. Dresser. Change outfit. Let's put on one of our everydays. Let's just put on this one. So proud of himself. Goddamn gorgeous. Like, it's kind of fucking ridiculous. Like, it could be like the makeup, I don't know, but he's just super fucking pretty. Like, can we just take like a hot second to like, what the hell? I want to be this pretty. Like, Jesus Christ. It's not fair. He is like, I mean, I guess that's why he's the vampire. He's like ethereally beautiful freaking over here. I mean, like in a dark kind of way. Because he looks... I mean, right now he's happy and he just looks lovely, but you can just tell there's just something about him that's just like evil. Like, you know what I mean? And then you have this fucking ass over here who's just like ridiculously adorable. He's got the broadest shoulders and this like the lankiest little like he's just like super wide up here and then just like sticky. So funny. Adorable though. And it's just funny because he's so skinny, but then he's got the broadest shoulders. Let's actually just go with both of them today. Like, why the hell not? Oh no. I forgot. Shit. Okay, come on. Oh dear. I'm just concerned. Everyone hold your breath. Okay. I think we're okay? Okay. Can't lose like another 30 minutes worth of recording with my game crashing. Oh, I can't save. Save. Okay, cool. Should have saved before traveling. Just because my game, every time you travel lately, for some reason, keeps crashing. And then, like, yeah. Okie dokie! Morning free time. Study for exams. Okay, why don't you actually study for exams? And you absolutely need to study for exams. You also need to fucking put on your goddamn fucking everyday clothes. Why don't we put on this one? We'll put on your little sweater. It's a little chilly today. So you can put on your cute sweater. There you go. Got a cute little blue notebook, and he's got a little light blue one, and yours is green. That's so cute. Their books are different colors. I don't know, I guess. The ones that I've seen, I've never realized that they're a different colored, like, notebooks. Like, school books. Alright. So you're studying. You have nothing else that you want to do, which is cool. You want to attend class, make an enemy, and listen to backyard music. You're getting really annoying with the listening to backyard music because you've already done that. I'm going to have you go here. I'm going to have you go to work because, you know. And then when you're done, like, so I showed you the school, right? Yeah, I think we kind of looked at it and I told you because everything was like fucking green, like bright ass goddamn green. Well, I mean, I get it because like the green and its nature, but it was just too much motherfucking green. Like it was too much. It was too like holy goddamn shit. I don't know why. Like I can't. Um, you know what it is? Because every office building you've ever worked at's blue and green, except for some fucking reason. My goddamn office, when they built the new floors, were like, let's put pretty colored like walls and stuff in, and like each floor was different. So one floor is like blue. Okay, cool. And like you'd think one would be green, cause like every other goddamn company on the face of the fucking earth, a majority of them are like blue and green. Like I don't, you know what I mean? But like instead of like our like colors are blue and green, right? So instead of and they used to just be blue and now they've added green, but like whatever. But instead of like doing that, like, okay, let's do blue and green. They did purple, which I fucking love. My purple floor is my favorite. Like some of the back splashes kind of in the kitchens are like purple walls, and then like some of the like Xbox rooms, because they do have rooms where there were Xboxes and stuff in it. Those walls are like they're glass walls, where they're like fiberglass, like whatever, like plexiglass, whatever it is, but they're like purple. So you know what I mean? So you're in the room and you're looking through the glass, not clear glass, it's purple. So they did that, so they're blue floor and the purple floor. And then they have the orange floor. And I am always stuck on the fucking orange floor. I think I'm on the blue floor now. I was on the purple floor for a little while and I was very excited about it. But I always get stuck on the orange floor and I'm like, why? Why did they not? Was this the only options they had were blue, purple, and fucking orange? Because blue, purple, okay, or green. Orange is like an angry color. Like, let's paint the walls in our office building red. Red is an angry color. Why? Why would you do orange? It's so close to red, and it just makes me mad because like, I don't hate orange, but I hate fucking orange fucking walls. You know what I mean? Ooh, she's yelling at her daughter. Ooh, Molly, what'd you do, girl? Oh! Oh, Mama's so mad at you. Il Feldman. I do want to put like our Twisted Wonderland characters in here, but like they're not teenagers, so it'd be weird. If I kind of had a plan for them, like who they would marry, I would put the characters in I thought that they'd end up with. But the thing is like, okay, so here's the hard part, right? Mercury's got to find someone at work. We'll see how well that goes, because if nobody is good looking at work, then we will. We're going to seriously adjust that work person. But anyway, so he's supposed to meet his lover at work. We'll see, because like the game isn't nice at generating like attractive Sims, But for Pluto, he's got to. I forgot for a hot second that vampires don't have reflections, and I was like. And then the guy came in and he's like, nobody must be here. I love the fact that you can just see his plum bob music. He's doing that and everybody's just walking past him. Be friendly with the student. Can we be friendly with our, You want to be... That's so silly. You're not going to be friendly with a student. You want to make an enemy. Who do you dislike here? Let's see. Who already hates you? Oh, you know what we should do? We should be mean to the principal. Where's the fucking principal? Where is she? Oh, we should just come over here and like... We actually have a decent relationship with her. Okay, we don't know Gil. Why do you have adequate relationships with everybody? You have adequate relationships with people. Meanwhile, Mercury has negative relationships with everybody. Oh my god, that's so funny. Because he turned into a werewolf. Oh, that's... You know... You know what? I kind of... Again, like I said, the dynamic with these guys is not what I expected it to be. This is not like you were like, okay, Pluto's going to be the... Everyone's going to hate him and blah, 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 and whatever. But like, everybody likes Pluto and everybody hates Mercury. And Mercury's supposed to be like the decent one. But I really kind of like the way this is working out. It's because he's a vampire, obviously. I mean, a werewolf. Turned and everyone's afraid of him, whatever. But I love that. Because, like, again, he's like a decent freaking person. Except for when he's a werewolf, then he's kind of like aggressive and territorial and whatever. So cool. I like the fact that he's going to have kind of those negative, angry traits as a werewolf. But I think those, you could almost say, stemmed from the fact that, like, yeah, he's a good person. His cousin is actually, like, the evil one. You're straight up evil, aren't you? Yeah, you're evil! So, like, you're straight up evil. It's not even like, oh, that's harsh. No, he's straight up evil. So the fact that Pluto is evil and Mercury is good, but everybody hates Mercury or dislikes him, and everybody kind of likes Pluto. It's so fucking weird, but I kind of like it because that's just like Pluto. He may be evil, but he's very charismatic. He's romantic. Like, everybody has to like him, and it could be the vampiric charm. I know we just gave him that trait, and that's not what it is, but like, you could kind of just like go with that, right? Then he's got this... Are they like screaming in your ear for you? Like, Jesus Christ. Okay. But like, so he's got this vampiric charm that even though he's evil, people kind of don't see it. And Mercury being a werewolf and like kind of not being able to control it, when he first turns, everybody's like, oh, whatever, you ruined prom, and like, we're kind of scared of you and whatever. And he's like, but he's good. And like, the rapport he had with his fellow like students is not that great. So like, maybe, I don't know, maybe werewolves are more rare in this school, and most of the people, even though in the Fae world that we've created, right? Oh, she just fucking aged up. Like, go on, girl, get out. You don't belong here. Like, the spellcasters are the ones that are kind of disliked among the Fae community. But, like, you would have to think that a majority of the students in this school, even though most of them are normal Sims, would have to fall into some form of Fae. Whether they're, I mean, we have vampires, werewolves, mermaids. We're just obviously, like, I'm using the terms interchangeably, like vampires, werewolves, whatever, because that's just what they are in Sims terms. But, like, for our lore that we created for this save, they were supposed to be, like, Fae creatures. And they have, like, in their mostly in the three different categories, like the vampire-ish kind of like whatever. But you know, but maybe like the werewolfy types are more rare. Uh because or maybe they don't generally go to this school and this tends to be like our mer people vampire school, that kind of I don't know, because maybe the werewolves tend to stick to Moonwood Mill and they're like werewolfy collectives, and Mercury being here in this school. Well, I mean, similar if you think about it to like Harry Potter, where like werewolves, oh my god, you're werewolves! Like, oh. I mean, obviously they exist in this fake community, and everybody knows about them, and it's like whatever. But maybe they tend to, they have a different school that they go to, and like I don't know. I'm just trying to think of why we would have technically other werewolves. Oh, now they're hugging it out. That's cute. You know what I mean? And it is because then it's like, well, I guess you could say that maybe some of these other students are spellcasters, but spellcasters have their own like. Well, you know what? I don't know. Maybe werewolves are just not as like vampires and the mermaid kind of whatever. Those versions of Fae, the mer Fae and the like bloodsucking Fae, whatever, are more common. And like, or even that maybe some of these like students that are here, they look like they're human. You know what I mean? They don't have powers, but maybe they're dormant. You know what I mean? Like, and Pluto being able to transform and having the ability, he's just one of the more powerful ones. And like, I don't know. I haven't quite figured out why there's a bunch of normies in their school, because like, or we're just pretending they fall into the fake categories and whatever. And I'm just trying to kind of find a reason for why everyone is so afraid of Mercury, you know, um, and dislikes him when they would have other werewolves around. You know what I'm saying? Like, other werewolves would exist in this world. It's not like he's the only one, but I mean, I guess it's just, his first transformation was at prom, so everyone got freaked out, and like, I can't believe you've been drinking other people's blood without their permission. That's just not right. Listen, Dad! And, like, Pluto having half spellcaster blood, like, he would definitely try to hide that, I think. You know what I mean? The fact that his father fell in love with a spellcaster, even though he hates him. Like, he hates spellcasters, but, like, Morgan is just too hard to resist. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of like, they both got their dark secrets. Like, Pluto's over here, like, totally evil, but trying to hide the fact that the other half of his parentage is straight up spellcaster, and maybe that's what makes him powerful. It's like, in our version, spellcasters stole powers from our fake creatures, and like, So, but yeah, maybe the werewolves typically, or whatever they are, or moon fae. I don't know, or harvest moon fae. I don't know. We're just, we gotta use it interchangeably because, like, whatever. Who's Pluto thinking of? Helen Eclipse. You're always thinking of like the wrongest people, is all I'm saying. Because like, who the fuck is Kellen Eclipse? Relationships. Why does Astrum all of a sudden not have a portrait? That kind of worries me. You're thinking of somebody that you don't even know. Oh, there he is. Random, like, again, they're not even, they're just like random fucking Sims. Anyway, I can send you guys home. I was gonna wait and just like, but yeah. You know, so I mean, maybe just werewolves just don't tend to go to these schools. They have their own like special, like, they kind of, I mean, like, even though they're all together against the spellcasters, maybe still the vampires and the werewolves don't normally get along, and like the werewolves kind of keep to themselves. But Mercury being a werewolf, going to this school, living like, wait, aren't you supposed to be at work? Oh my god, what is wrong with you? Aren't you at work? Take care of yourself. What the hell? And you? Okay, well now I'm stuck. Um, saving this shit before the game. like, if it does and there's no ending, it's because I didn't want to load the game in to say goodbye and do all that. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to deal with that. So then if this just cuts off and that's it, that's it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that maybe the werewolves kind of keep to themselves. Even though they all get along against the spellcasters, it doesn't mean there's not dissension somewhere in the ranks. You know what I mean? And like we already said, the vampires are the most powerful. And I feel like the werewolves and mer people are probably like kind of tied there on the bottom of the pyramid. You know, vampires are on the top, but the werewolves kind of keep to themselves mostly. So, you know, Mercury being here, living with his merfather and like whatever. Yeah, I mean, I guess everyone's like, oh, okay, well, whatever. But they probably don't have a lot of dealings with werewolves. So him turning into one kind of freaks them out a little bit. You know what I mean? Because he can't control it. You know, especially now. Like, that was his first transformation at prom. He kind of like freaked everyone out, ruined it a little for everyone. So even though he's good, everyone still kind of holds this little bit of a grudge. You know what I mean? And like, if they didn't all hate the spellcasters, they'd probably hate on him. You know, like, so, bastard kids. And it's just funny because Pluto should be the one that they hate. But again, he's so charismatic and he's so powerful, even though he's really not that powerful right now. But like, Archimedes is extremely powerful and like kind of crazy. And like, I kind of feel like everyone's like, you know, whatever, even though I think they expect bigger things from Pluto than he's capable of right now. But he's also young, you know what I mean? But they're like, oh no. I mean, and I feel like, I mean, he's not too bad. He's like already like a minor vampire this young, and like maybe it would normally take a little bit longer. You know, Sonen's calling. Quick question. Sky, Edogawa, and I were planning to spend some casual friend times. I'm sure they mean well. I vote yes. Okay, cool. So, you know, but it is interesting because he's supposed to be like the hated one. And then maybe that's why Mercury kind of like helps him out because like even though they don't get along the best, like Pluto's always taking care of Mercury with like the people at school and all of that stuff like that because you know what I mean? And then later I feel like Mercury kind of feels like he owes it to him and will cover for him. Plus also I feel like it's something because like Mercury can't control the werewolf side of him that is a little like aggressive and territorial and just like whatever that like doing like protecting Pluto and doing all that is almost like his way of like penance for like not being able to control his werewolf side. Like when he becomes a werewolf, he's kind of like angry and aggressive. And like I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting that the game, like, you were like, oh, you're supposed to be the good one and you're the evil one. And then the game's like, yeah, but everybody likes the evil guy and everybody's mad at the good one. You're like, and like just the things that he's gotten from his werewolf, like those werewolf traits. I'm like, it kind of, you know, I mean, the game's writing itself and I appreciate that. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this part up here. And I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.